So hello guys, welcome back to another episode of speculation. This is a new one that I mentioned I want to do for a while, remember? This is it. No, I haven't recorded for a while, so everything's going to be all over the place and it's not going to be accurate or anything. Well, it will be accurate, but it's going to be all over the place. Like, for example, I'm talking about one thing, but I spread it out over a longer period when I should do it all at once. That's not my fault, just I've been away and I've been hired. I'm just easing myself back into work, okay? So, this is The Walking Dead Season 3 trailer speculation. I'll also do some, if I get around to it, I'll do some individual speculation of what I think the story might go, like, why wasn't the people in the trailer, or whatever, why wasn't the baby in the trailer, stuff like that. I will try and do a video on that, if I get around to it. But, let's talk about what they showed us, or what we sort of know about it so far. They have showed us a 1 minute 13-second trailer at E3, which, I'm not gonna lie, most of it was the fucking logo. And they've mentioned a few tweets about some things, you know, about this, about that. There's gonna be new news on the 21st to the 24th of July, because that's when the Comic-Con or some shit like that happens. There's something con going on, and they're going to be there, and they said they're going to talk about this some more. So that's some good information. Or good, you know, that's good to know. They said that Season 3 is going to be more like The Walking Dead Michonne comics. I think you get to play as, I'm pretty sure this is true, but you get to play as two characters. You get to play as Clem and Javier. Big choice in they tweeted something about basically, you know, the head guy at Telltale, I can't remember his name. Basically, he said, "I'm in tears, my heart's been torn up into shreds because of something very sad at the end of episode 1 of season 3. So something big happens in the first episode. That's gonna be fucking awesome. I can't wait to see that. I can't help but feel like it's Clementine dying, which is sad. But you know. Anyway, Clem is missing a finger. If you watched it and you didn't notice, yeah, she's missing a finger, and I've heard a few theories about what it could be, but I don't know what it is. For example, little baby AJ, this is the most common one. The little baby could have turned while in her hands and bit her finger, so she had to cut off the finger. That's like a really, really common one, which would, to a point, not really be too surprising. But you never know. Like, babies don't have teeth, do they? So I don't know how that would happen. Anyway, they seem to be looking for something. Like, when they see the zombie, they're looking for something, and they talked about it. They said that he's got a same symbol. They're in like a town, not a city, and they're looking at a zombie that has the symbol that Javier has on his neck. Now this sort of loops in with the finger missing on Clementine's hand, but I'll come back to that if I think about it. Maybe I won't. Clementine is much older, obviously. She's about like 14, 15 now. Something like that. Upgraded game engine. Yeah, they said that they upgraded their game engine so Clementine won't look the same. Obviously, she's aged as well, but she doesn't, like, her eyes changed color. It's something I've noticed. I'm pretty sure in the 2 seasons out so far, she's had green eyes, and in the new one, about 8 scenes, she had blue eyes. Like I said, it could just be a slip up, or the new game engine that makes some change. Maybe she needs contacts. I know that's a really weird thing to say. You never know. Yeah. Apparently our choices in the previous seasons define how Clementine grows up. So it's a possibility that if we choose going with Jane at the end or Kenny or by ourselves, we adapt our. If you go with Kenny, you adapt Kenny's style of fighting, sort of thing. Go with Jane, you adapt her style of fighting. Go by yourself, you adapt to your own. Really. Maybe not. Maybe if you go by your own, you like Clementine doesn't trust anyone because you're not always going to be playing as her, so you can't make every choice. So she will have her own personality again. Because no matter what, Clementine, when you play as her, don't really have a personality. It's your personality when you play as someone. You know what I mean? Our this is something that I'm not sure if it's true, but I remember reading it somewhere on like a actual proper one of those websites, like Game Informer sort of thing, you know. And they said that the ending choice could make Clementine lose her finger, so maybe she doesn't always have a missing finger. Maybe if you go with Kenny, she keeps it. Maybe if she go with by herself, she loses it. Maybe if she goes with Jane, she keeps it, loses it. We don't know. I think the trailer, I already said this, but the trailer seems to have taken place in a town, not a city. Like, I don't think it's a city, but by a town, I mean, like, it's probably like an American town, you know, like, they're massive. Like, a town here where I'm from, which is Ireland, you know, a town is fucking tiny. Our cities would be half the size of some of your towns in America, sort of thing. So the city that I live in is so small that they're actually trying to remove the title of city and give it the title of a town. Or whatever. Like, it really matters, though. They saw a car crash with someone outside of their car, sort of like just lying there exposed, if you know what I mean? And it looks quite fresh, like, the car is still burning. So, generally, like, sort of must be new. And the guy doesn't look like he's been eaten or anything at all until, like, the zombie starts eating him, obviously. Kenny, Jane, and AJ don't technically need to be dead. I keep hearing people saying, okay, since they weren't in a trailer, that's it, they're dead. They don't have to be dead. They could just be waiting back at a bunker or their hideout. Maybe they're gone ahead of them. Maybe they're behind a corner tying their shoelaces. We don't know what they're doing. Doesn't mean that they're dead. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Kenny stayed at home with AJ, trying to protect them. They could just be going out on a supply run, maybe. Clem and Javier. We don't know what they're doing. But they do seem to be looking for a symbol. A weird symbol that looks like a 69, 70, 96, or 76, whatever it was. Because, you know, I watched this guy. But he said that it could be, I think it's a Chinese gang, where if you disobey them, they cut off a bit of your finger, i.e. Clementine. So yeah, maybe that's it. It's, I've said this already, but it's obviously a little bit in the future, because Clementine's now about 15. And, yeah, that's really it. Oh, and this is coming out in fall this year. And, another thing is they said that they wanted to make this game big, like, it's going to be the biggest game they've had. Now, I'm not sure if they mean, like, that in the sense that the episodes will be longer, that there's going to be 10 episodes per season, or if they mean it as in, like, it's gonna be, like, big, like, Clementine dies, Clementine has a child, some shit like that, big. Or will it be, like, they die, or is it gonna be longer per episode, or more episodes per that season? I don't know. But all I know, it's meant to be bigger than any other episode. Anyway. Yeah, this is all I have. I think I fucked up at the beginning of the intro. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and peace.